just thought I'd show new purchasers how to check the rotary roller and the rotary chuck when it arrives. You may not wish to delve into the exact workings of these for some weeks after buying the machine as you learn the software, etc. But it's important to check these are working when you get the delivery. So we've got BSLAppSimple running because this is the M1 Pro version that you can plug these into the side. So we've got the roller plugged in. We're going to fire this up. So there's no processable data, so it doesn't really matter at the moment. So if you just come up to movement axis, we'll just go down to this rotating text mark, and you can enter anything in here really. This isn't important. Here is, if you click this, the roller will move backwards and forwards. I'm just going to put 100 into here, and then I'm going to show you on the roller clicking backwards and forwards. If we just go back to the machine and click forward, hopefully you can see that running. So there is also a config button here, and you've got a test button there. So we can do distance, and let's do 100. I'll show you that working. So that's going to roll that around 100 millimeters, and if we do a reversal, it's going to go back the other way. And you can also set the size of the workpiece here, and then you can change this to number of pulses or the angle. So if you had something 100 in diameter, you could actually do a certain angle. Anyway, but that's how to test that. So we're going to now turn the machine off, and we're going to plug in the rotary chuck and go through pretty much the same procedure. That's plugged in, turn it back on again. I would always turn off equipment when plugging USB cables in, especially something expensive like this, so you don't need the risk of anything going wrong. You'll find that both of these will spin freely when they're unplugged, but both will be solid when they are plugged in. See, I can't turn that now because the stepper motor is powered. Let me just close these apps that pop up. Right, so we'll go back to movement. Oops, close that. So we'll go back to the movement axis, and if we do a rotation and motion test, and we've got a test button there, and we'll do a distance again and 100. And if we go back here, you can see that's forward. If I selected too high a level there, we'll drop that back down to 10, and now we're going to go backwards. There you go. So that is a good clue that everything is going to work when you actually come to start using this equipment. So yeah, that's how to test the accessories when you first buy the machine. And when you first buy it, it's actually going to arrive with the chuck, and this will be packed separately. The reason I've got this fitted is because I want to mark on here and follow these lines around to where these adjustable grips are. It's going to make it a lot easier if you can actually see the measurements on here, not just on here. That way you can get things centralized more easily. So that was why that was on there. So yeah, hope that helps.